Hello, everyone. Welcome to Autism Mind and Life channel. In this channel we seek to share important content about autism in order to add knowledge, improve the quality of life for autistic individuals, and bring awareness. Let me ask you a question. Do you know the differences between an autistic brain and a neurotypical brain? Because that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. So, stay with us until the end of this video. Many people still don't understand how autistic brains function differently compared to neurotypical brains. These differences can affect various areas of life, from the way information is processed to how autistic individuals interact with the world around them. In this video, we're going to address some of the main differences and how they can impact day-to-day life. Have you ever stopped to think about how your brain processes sensory information? For autistic brains, this processing can be quite different. Let's understand better how this happens. Many autistic individuals experience hyper or hyposensitivity to sensory stimuli. This means they can be very sensitive to certain stimuli, such as loud sounds, bright lights, or specific textures. On the other hand, some may have a reduced response to these same stimuli. For example, an autistic child might become extremely uncomfortable with the noise of a blender, to the point of needing to cover their ears and leave the room. Meanwhile, another child might not react to that same sound, appearing not to be bothered by the loud noise. These differences in sensory processing can make some everyday situations challenging for autistic people. Going to busy places, like malls or restaurants, can be quite uncomfortable due to the amount of sensory stimuli present. Imagine trying to focus on a conversation while there is loud music, flashing lights, and various different smells around you. For many autistic individuals, these stimuli can be overwhelming and cause anxiety or stress. Moreover, differences in sensory processing can affect how autistic individuals perceive and interact with the world around them. Some might be fascinated by certain visual stimuli, like lights or patterns, and spend hours exploring them. Others might struggle to tolerate certain types of clothing due to the fabric's texture against their skin. It's important to remember that each autistic person is unique and may have different sensory sensitivities. Understanding these particularities can help create more welcoming and adapted environments to individual needs. Small changes, like reducing lighting or offering headphones in noisy environments, can make a significant difference in the well-being and quality of life of autistic people. Another aspect where autistic brains may differ from neurotypicals is in communication and social interaction. Let's explore some of these differences and how they can affect the day-to-day lives of autistic individuals. Many autistic individuals face challenges in verbal and non-verbal communication. Some may struggle to understand or use body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. For example, an autistic person might not realize when someone is being sarcastic or may have difficulty interpreting the meaning behind a smile or a glance. Furthermore, some autistic people may find it challenging to initiate or maintain conversations, especially on topics that are not of their specific interest. They might seem disinterested or even rude, but in reality, they may be struggling to understand the subtleties of social interaction. It's important to remember that communication is a two-way street. Just as autistic people may have difficulty understanding the nuances of neurotypical communication, neurotypicals might also struggle to understand autistic communication. Therefore, patience, empathy, and a willingness to learn and adapt are essential for effective communication. Research has shown that early interventions and specialized therapies can significantly improve the communication and social interaction skills of autistic individuals. These interventions can include speech therapy, occupational therapy, and social skills training programs. By providing autistic individuals with the tools and support they need, we can help them develop and thrive in their interactions with the world around them. Now, let's talk about the differences in thinking patterns and interests between autistic and neurotypical brains. These differences can be surprising and often misunderstood. Many autistic individuals have restricted and intense interests in specific subjects. They may dedicate themselves to learning everything they can about a particular topic, such as dinosaurs, trains, or a specific historical period. These interests might seem obsessive or peculiar to neurotypicals, but for autistic people, they can be a source of great joy and fulfillment. Moreover, autistic brains may have different thinking patterns than neurotypicals. Some autistic individuals may be very good at recognizing patterns, paying attention to details, and thinking in a logical and systematic way. These skills can be valuable in many areas, such as science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. However, these same thinking patterns can make it more difficult for autistic individuals to understand abstract concepts, like emotions or figurative language. They may interpret things very literally, which can lead to misunderstandings in communication. Studies have shown that when autistic individuals have the opportunity to focus on their interests and use their strengths, they can achieve great accomplishments. Many autistic individuals have made significant contributions to society in various fields, from art and music to science and technology. By valuing and encouraging the unique interests and abilities of autistic individuals, we can help them reach their full potential and lead full and rewarding lives. Finally, let's talk about some strategies and supports that can help autistic individuals cope with daily challenges and make the most of their strengths. One of the most important strategies is to create a welcoming environment tailored to the sensory needs of autistic individuals. This can include simple adjustments, such as reducing lighting or providing headphones in noisy environments. It may also involve creating special sensory spaces where autistic individuals can calm and regulate themselves when feeling overwhelmed. Another key strategy is to provide support and accommodations in communication and social interaction. This can include the use of visual aids, such as images or written words, to assist in understanding and expression. It might also involve teaching specific social skills, such as initiating and maintaining conversations or understanding nonverbal cues. Furthermore, it's crucial to value and encourage the unique interests and abilities of autistic individuals. This might involve incorporating their interests into educational and recreational activities or providing opportunities for them to excel in areas where they are particularly talented. Lastly, it's important to remember that support and understanding from family, friends, and the wider community are essential for the well-being and success of autistic individuals. By working together to create a more inclusive and welcoming society, we can make a significant difference in the lives of autistic individuals and their families. Understanding the differences between autistic and neurotypical brains is a crucial step in promoting inclusion and respect. Have you thought about how these differences can be turned into strengths? How can you apply this knowledge to better support someone you know? And how about continuing this learning journey with our video on daily pedagogical exercises for autistic child development? It's filled with practical tips that can complement what you've learned here. After all, the more we understand, the more we can make a difference in the lives of those around us. So, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with other parents, and turn on notifications to keep receiving valuable content. Let's turn knowledge into action and create a more inclusive world. What was your biggest takeaway today? Leave your answers and suggestions in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.